3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit Show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? Fernando Rivera Jr. here. Friendly neighborhood conservative guy with common sense and random shit. Show! Because it is what it is. You know, I tried the recording in the morning and having it played at noon another time last week. Same shit. I think I get more views early in the morning. More of you watch me in the morning early, I guess, than at night, even though there's like one person watching me. Probably myself, because I always co-witness myself, because it is what it is and was and has been. I've been doing this for over a year and it's still the same shit. But anyway, next week, I am starting a new job. More money, obviously. I need to. You know, I still have 3 jobs. But maybe if this is helping financially, I may be able to leave one. We'll see. Because I work too much. Because you have to do what you got to do. But anyway, I missed this shit. I won't lie to you. I felt uncomfortable. I did it. I have fun doing this shit. As I've mentioned before, you guys are my therapists. I don't talk politics at the house. Not because she's a Trump hero or has TDS, which we'll get into. She's more of a libertarian, but she knows Trump is the right man for the country and for the world, to be honest. Let's be real. I just spit all over. Anyway, you can always tell. No matter how miserable I am in the morning, as soon as I come on here, I'm like, wah! I'm excited. 2, 3, maybe 3 cups of coffee, but still, it is what it is. Your source for nonsensical exploitation. If you're new on here, what do? Breaking news. No, I guess. But, you know, if you haven't heard it, as I always say, then it's breaking to you. But other than that, I talk current events. Sometimes I'll post something that I just saw that coincidentally gets talked about in the day because it's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about stuff that we don't want to know about because most of us conservatives that love this country, we love this country. And the other people don't. You know, the wrong. I don't call them the left. I call them the wrong. Because they're wrong about everything. And if you ain't right, you're wrong. Check these people out. This is one of the channels I like to share. Another Stupid Week. I'm sure you've seen me share them all the time. These people vote. I'm just saying.
If you support Donald Trump, I better not see you wearing red, white, and blue, flying a flag, eating apple pie, or even taking the day off work on the 4th of July. You can wear orange and eat Big Macs on Donald Trump's birthday, but the 4th of July, Independence Day, no, you cannot celebrate Independence Day while simultaneously supporting a man that is actively trying to dismantle our democracy and undermining the Constitution at every turn, because you do not love this country. You do not value this country. You love Donald Trump for some unknown reason, and you've decided to put him above our country and the principles upon which it was founded. So save your bullshit. You are not a patriot. You are actively anti-American. I don't want to see you lighting fireworks, eating hot dogs, anything. That is not for you anymore because you, my friend, are not a patriot. You are not pro-America. You are pro-Donald Trump. And those two things are in direct contradiction. Those of us who actually give a shit about our country, we will celebrate while protesting the man that's trying to destroy it. The rest of you, sit your asses at home if you can't go into work and try to do some personal work because Lord knows that there's a lot of it that needs to be done.
So what symbols are we going to start hanging on our doors to let people know it's okay and this is a safe space from ICE? Because I've been trying to think of something to hang on either my porch or my window to let people know that if they need to run, right here, baby. Because we're not allowed to, wave people over. We're not allowed to call to them like, hey, come over here, because that's an accessory to a crime, and you can be arrested for that. But if somebody, were to run inside your house, you don't have any obligation to help them. You just use your Fifth Amendment. Just don't speak to ICE. Don't open the door. Don't speak to them. Don't say anything, because they're not going to have a warrant. And if you say something...
They don't. We've talked about this before. Mr. J-Man, I forgot his name. I'm sorry, bro. Ex-convict as well. He pointed out, they don't need a fucking warrant. Sorry. Drives me nuts with these people, I'm telling you.
Something and say like, oh, they're in here, then you're an accessory to their crime. So just don't speak to them. So how are we going to let these people know, if you need to run, I'm right here? I thought about just hanging the Mexican flag in my window or putting a sticker of the Mexican flag on but I think that we need some sort of...
Is it just me, or was that racist? Why is, of all the races or hair background, why is Mexican? What do you think, that ICE is going only after Mexicans? I'm just saying.
Some kind of flag or some kind of symbol or something that says, hey, this is a safe space from ICE, and if you need to run, my door is open.
Yeah, the nose ring says it all.
Get on in here. Knock on my door. Come on in.
If ICE is successful in Scottsdale, all of our restaurants would be shut down, all of our landscaping would be gone, and all of the hotels would.
I got to stop that for a second, because I saw a video about a week ago. So I'm not sure if he was a landscaper or a contractor or some type of contractor, American. And he was saying, at first it hurt. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Low wages, all this stuff. But then he said, but guess what? Now that all these companies that pay low wages to illegal aliens, not undocumented citizens, they're not undocumented citizens, they're illegal aliens, have no one, guess what? They got to pay Americans more money to do the job, because who else is going to do it? Americans. I saw that and I was like, wow, people should really share this guy. I mean, he said, and all of a sudden I'm getting calls left and right. They're paying. So thank you, he said. At first he was bitchy, but then he was like, thank you. Now phone doesn't stop ringing. Imagine that.
Down. What else? It's a lot. Hopefully you guys are thinking about your community and the possibility that they will ignore that most of you are Republicans and filthy rich and just go after you like everyone else.
I'm not filthy rich.
Oh, and there'd be nobody to clean the hotels, the restaurants, all the fancy multi-million dollar homes on the mountain and everywhere else. I mean, if they stick to what they're doing, Scottsdale would shut down completely if they were successful.
Oh. Huh. Issues. I'm just saying. Now, one of my favorite places for real fake news, the Babylon Bee. Check this out. I got two things with them because those are my boys. They have no idea who I am. But I like to share this shit. Minneapolis! Your place to visit. Minnesota. Minneapolis.
Visit Minnesota, a land of beauty, where more than 10,000 sparkling lakes reflect endless blue skies. Just as memorable as the scenery are the people who call Minnesota home. Minnesotans embody a spirit of kindness and community that visitors feel instantly. If it's cultural diversity you're looking for, we have that too. From angry Somalis to angry lesbians, Minnesota has it all. But Minnesota is so much more. Enjoy winter sports, we have hockey and skiing, and bashing law enforcement SUVs with a metal pipe. Fun. Looking to go out in the evening for entertainment? Check out Minnesota's vibrant music scene. Or maybe an exciting fireworks show is more your speed. And of course, if you just want to spend hours practicing saying someone's name, you've come to the right place. about the food. Shall we talk about the food? Okay, let's not talk about the food. But if it's cultural enrichment you're after, you can visit one of our world-class leering centers to leer even more about the fine state of Minnesota. So, if you've always wanted to visit Somalia, but are concerned it's too far away, come to Minnesota. Minnesota, because Somalia is too far away.
Let's be real. I'm here to entertain you. That's what I'm here for. That's it. Not breaking news, not bullshit. Like all the acronyms, scumbag of the media, news. You know, I remember when they used to just call it news. And I've said this before. People used to hate the news back then. They reporters. Why? Because back then they told the truth, no matter who they hurt. Now, lies. So if you're watching the acronyms and they're speaking, they're lying. Yeah, once in a while there's a pickle here and there where they actually have no choice but to tell the truth, but rarely do the acronyms. They're bullshit. So, since we're on the Babylon Bee, check this story out from the real fake news. Trump to convert entire city of Minneapolis into insane asylum. It was Minneapolis. I was right. Washington, D.C. As part of the executive order to bring back mental institutions, President Trump announced this morning that he would begin by converting the entire city of Minneapolis into an insane asylum. The new executive order aims to stem violence from people on the streets with severe psychiatric conditions, such as the population of Minneapolis. It's going to be big, beautiful, loony bin, said Trump of the new project. We're going to drop a big building right on top of the city to keep all the nutzos safe inside. People say it's mean, but it's really the nice thing to do for the crazies. I mean, look at these poor lunatics standing outside in 0-degree weather, screaming and rolling around on the ground. We're doing them all a big favor. According to Pentagon officials, the military will drop the floorless frame of an enormous building around the city limits, instantly creating the most largest insane asylum. It's long overdue, said a Pentagon official, on condition of anonymity. Innocent civilians simply cannot coexist next to dangerous psychopaths like people in Minneapolis. We just need to make sure Don Lemon is still inside. Faggot. At publishing time, Trump had asked the Pentagon if they could also do the same thing with everyone else at Davos. Huh, that's a good one. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Let me get rid of this. Carl Higby, ex-Navy SEAL. Obama tried to screw him over and his team for doing their job. Look him up. He's pretty much a badass. But anyway, check this out. I haven't seen the whole video yet, so let's watch it together.
Like, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I'd be willing to bet that there wasn't a single white supremacist in that whole church. Also, Don seems to hate white people an awful lot, which is weird because he's married to a white dude. But seriously, put yourself in that position in that church. I mean, what do you do? I mean, I would be in fear for my safety and for my family's, not from Don Lemon, but from the rest of the mob. I might be inclined to draw my weapon. Under Minnesota state laws, it would be justified. Oh, Carl, you're overreacting. I can see the liberal headlines now. You would just be making the situation worse. Would I? Because it's pretty bad already. Because for those folks, this weekend, before they even walked into that church, they watched a conservative activist be dragged by a mob where they beat him with objects and kicked him and punched him while the crowd was yelling, "Kill him." Another patron helped him get out of Dodge, thankfully. They watched journalists getting into their cars and having their windows smashed with frozen bottles of water and threatening the people inside. There were hotels where ICE agents were staying where either kicked them out altogether or they were being vandalized. These mobsters were attacking vehicles, carrying people that they didn't even like, kicking and punching them. And just as they were trying to flee, they didn't even verify who they were. Attacking someone for wearing an American flag sweatshirt, forcing him to take it off? Yeah. Okay. You would have had to tear that sweatshirt off my cold, dead body.
Same here.
There's zero chance. I would have crushed these people if they tried to get me to give up my flag.
I believe it too.
These are the same maniacs out there stopping ordinary people. They were just stopping random people on the street for driving the same cars that ICE agents rent from the rental car company, making them open their cars for inspections like some third world militia does in Sudan.
But yet Trump is Hitler. But yet ICE is the Gestapo. Fuck. You think that's okay? If you're watching my show and you are a fucking asshole, liberal, libtard on the roll, and you think that's okay, that's not that's patriotic. That's love of country. That's protesting Hitler, the Gestapo, even though more than 50% of ICE are minorities, Hispanics, blacks, Hispanics, more Hispanics. Saw an interview where they had like 4 of them in a row, 5, I think it was, and it was one of the acronyms, and not one of them was white. Could you imagine? And you see a lot of these, the ones that actually get in front of the camera, whether they have face mask or not, they're Hispanics, but yet they're Gestapo. And you saw Trump the other day. They were showing all these criminals, these people with crimes, the illegal aliens, not undocumented citizens. They don't care. Almost half America doesn't care. They're blind. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, holy shit. It is what it is. But what does it all come down to? We all know. We all know. TDS. Let's be real. It's real. That shit is real. I know I had it. I'll say again. I had TDS. But not that bad. Not to the point where I lost my shit. I mean, come on. How many conservatives do you see out there losing their shit? No, not that many. Show me one. It's not going to happen. I won't hold my breath. I'm just saying. What is wrong? I'm just saying. Anyway, as I said, please stay tuned. Please subscribe. Please follow if you haven't already. Share. Rate me. I do write back. I like when people write me. I like to write back. And one of my shirts here, no political, but even though the show was a little out there, but it was great. The show was great. Welcome there. You haven't watched it. If you liked it, you'll love the show. I'm just saying, especially the last 4 or 5 episodes. Once Skarsgård showed up as Pennywise, it was amazing. It was better than the movies. I just gotta say that. It really was. And this shirt was given to me by my mother-in-law, rest in peace. She died a few years ago of cancer. My wife's mother. And her brother died the same week, overdose of fentanyl. So yeah, it's when it comes to that, we are very experienced or close to something like that happening with fentanyl. So keep doing what you got to do, Trump. Take all these fucking assholes out of here. It is. You already know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I love you guys. I am going to end with a freaking awesome version of the TDS song. I've done a few versions of it, and I just took them off the stores and all that. This one here, I did this morning, started it last night. It's the same words, but this is the version. Check this out. This is pretty badass. Wrote it, all me, except for the music. I don't have instruments. Thank you. Thanks AI to that. I'm just saying, it is what it is. So check it out. I think that's it for videos. And as I said before, I'm not here for breaking news. I'm here to entertain you. The Common Sense of Random Shit Show is to entertain you. I'm here to entertain you. Try to make light of the bullshit. It's kind of hard because America's crazy, especially the ones that are on the wrong. I'm just saying. Check this out. It's going to be available by tonight or before the weekend on everywhere. Apple, please. I'm not going to ask you to support the channel by donating. I'm going to ask you if you like any of the songs that I post. If they're mine, please purchase them. 99 cents. At least you get something out of it. A badass song by me. I'm just saying. Love you guys. Stay tuned to the Red, White, and Blue. Please enjoy this. I know I did. I've heard it probably 30 times since I finished producing it this morning. I'm going to say it probably started 3-4 weeks ago with this song. Changed the words here and there, added. It's whatever. I love this country. It is what it is. So I'll see you guys mañana. And as I said, new job next week. So I'm thinking if you do watch me and you enjoy my content, as I said, subscribe. Let me know what's a good time in the evening, because I'll be working 5-6 days a week till 2:33. 2 days a week I work at night. but I could possibly do 8, 9, maybe 10. Let me know what's good for you. I'm setting something up at home, so kind of cool. But anyway, see you guys mañana. Have a great day, and you already know, ladies.
This shit is real, they in denial, it's contagious. Makes them crazy, act a fool, it's hilarious! Turn to CNN, down they got symptom feeling the rage. Heart beating fast, veins popping when they see the orange page. They're diagnosed after last election, doctor said it's terminal. Trump derangement syndrome ain't no cure, it's infertile. Teddy losing it, Trump breathing, they call him Hitler, they just can't quit. Mind's broken, he could raise the dead, still scream fascist token. Love America, patriot and flag, heart full of red, white, blue. Still hate the man so bad, even that love can't pull you through. It's a real sickness, only cure is one pill to make strong, really love this bitch. Bullet flew, Grace's ear, blood dripping on the stage. Man stood up, fist to the sky. Fight, 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 that was the gauge. Almost died for the country that they claim that they adore. But they mad he survived, now they want even more. He could make America great again. Golden age unlocked, they call it authoritarian creeps, say democracy got changed. He could end human trafficking, stop the children at night. They say he's just pandering to the far right. They losing it, Trump